Here in Baltimore, Maryland, on the corner of Ensor Street, stands one of the city's most prized historical buildings. All day, drivers pass by it not even wondering what this building is or maybe why it's there. Yet, this building, known as the Medical, Chirurgical, and Theological College of Christ Institute, is truly a treasure. Opening in 1885, at least 4 years before its neighboring school, Johns Hopkins, Christ Institute was the only facility in the Baltimore area that would treat African Americans and the Jewish community. In fact, it's the only institution in this area that taught African Americans how to become doctors. We spoke to Dr. Joe Farley, the current pastor of Christ Institute.
He had this building divided into 3 sections. The bottom floor was a church, second floor a college which graduated 120 black doctors and nurses 4 years before Hopkins even started. And on the third floor was a 25-bed hospital where he charged only $1 a day stay for poor people.
It was the vision of Dr. George Kennard, who was also a medical physician and minister.
But he was known as the lover of the poor and the needy.
During the 1800s, the building was used as a pottery. Researchers believe Dr. Kennard bought the building in the early 1900s, altering it to a church, medical school, and hospital.
We owe Dr. Kennard so much of gratitude, and really, people don't really have the knowledge or give him the credit that he deserves for what he's done to not only this community, but I understand through some documentation that he's had nursing homes in other part of Maryland and all kinds of stuff.
The Institute was once located here at 1600 Sterling Street before moving to Ensor Street. Now, Johns Hopkins Medical Center sits in its place.
Hopkins owes this place and Dr. Kennard a good little bit of gratitude.
Christ Institute is believed to be the first medical school to enforce a 3-year curriculum, a model that Johns Hopkins would later be recognized for implementing. Dr. Farley took us on a tour of the church, showing us that some of the equipment used in the late 1800s and early 1900s, it's still there.
This was the site of the school. And this table, this table, and in this area is where Dr. Kennard taught 120 black doctors and nurses. Yeah, right in this area. And that table is authentic. That's the actual table that he used to do that. You can tell by the wood that it's heavy, extremely heavy.
In the early 2000s, there was a fire in an adjacent building. Efforts to put that fire out caused damage to Christ Institute. Now, half of the church is taped off.
You see the bird?
Yes.
The dove? Okay. That caused all kind of mold and all kind of damage and that kind of, so that's pretty much why it's in the shape it's in now.
Despite its hardships, the story of Medical, Chirurgical, and Theological Christ Institute is a story of survival and faith, endurance. The dreams and spirits of those who came before still soar on.
It's been through a lot. It really has. But we're still open.
Yeah.
We don't give up.
Yeah.